Motor trawler Russ Leonis H322 775 tons 1960. Built as Stella Leonis for Charleston Smith Trawlers, Hull. Subsidiary of Ross Group since 1948. Ross prefix adopted 1965. Ship in Ross colours. Motor trawler Kingston Pearl H127 691 tons 1958. Built for Kingston Steam Trawling Company Limited, Hull. 1960 company passed to Elliott Brothers. Ship in Ella's colours. Motor trawler Russ Leonis taken through the gallows. Chief Engineer Fred Rowe out greasing the steam winch. Salt water pipe to the fish washer has frozen up. Pipe has to be wrapped in hessian. Diesel oil poured on and the whole thing set alight. Jim Calder is now aboard a rubber raft on his way to spend a day stern fishing aboard the Swanella. Ella's freezer stern trawler Casio H398 1,574 tons 1966, one of 4 similar ships with Shakespearean character names. The others are Orsino H410, Othello H389 and Coriolanus H412, only fillet of freezer in Ella's fleet.
I was in the Icelandic Cod War, the first one, when the Icelandic gunboat, the Maria Julia, came alongside of us and put a hole in her, and we were all throwing potatoes at it, at the crew, till they uncovered the gun and there wasn't a soul in sight. When I was in the Northern Gift, we was towing along merrily, and we was in the galley giving the cook some grief, and he asked us if I would turn the hand mincer while he poked this meat into a mince. He was going to make a minced pie like, and I said yes. So I started turning the mincing handle for me, and he suddenly said, "Ouch, you've chopped my finger off." I said, "Don't be daft." And he held 3 fingers up and one was missing. So I went on the bridge and I says to the mate, who was Harry Saniger at the time, I said, "I've just chopped the cook's finger off." And he says, "Go away, I don't believe you." So I said, "I've just chopped the cook's finger off." So with that, the skipper come out his berth at the back of the bridge and he says, "What's up?" I said, "I've just chopped the cook's finger off." He said, "Don't be daft." I said, "I've just chopped the cook's finger off." So he says to the mate, "Go have a look." So Harry come back and he says, "He has. The cook's finger's missing." So we had to take him into Hammerfest to have it sewn up, and we fetched the ship home then, minus 1 cook's finger. But them days are far gone now, and the days of hard fishing now have gone. I think it's all undercover now.
The last trip we actually ever did for beatty, we'd been fishing at Anderness, and we'd caught that much bloody fish. We run out of ice, and Scotty, being the man he was, he says, oh, to hell with it, we'll run into Tromso, get some ice. Well, we got on the phone and found out that all the ice had been used up. So I said, oh, not to hell, chuck all that bloody fish down. And the mate had to sort of board everything up so that there was only the stage and a couple of empty pounds in the ice box. And chucked all this, washed it of course, and it all went down the fish room, and off we went to a place called Allison in the Norwegian Fjords. And when we got to Allison, then they produced the ice there, and there was umming and ahhing and one thing and another, and Scotty decided that we wanted, I just forget how many tons of ice, 20 or 30 tons. So we get all this fish up again on the deck, and starts the ice machine ashore, and it's got this long cylindrical chute. It comes along rollers to this chute, then down straight into our ice box of the fish room. And the guys down in the fish room were shoveling the ice, we were chucking the fish down. Anyway, Scotty got bloody impatient and wanted to be off, and these guys ashore decided it was their lunch break or tea break or whatever breaks they have in Norway, and that was just enough, wasn't good enough for Scotty. Well, we'd got this ice chute rigged up with, we'd got the yo-yo stepped up, and we'd got the yo-yo wire round the chute, holding her across the wheelbarrow, down the handrails and straight onto the icebox hatch. Well, bloody Scotty, in that much of a bloody hurry, charges on the bridge, slower stern, chuck your head ropes off. Well, we chucks the head ropes off, and the yo-yo had been made fast round the barrel of the winch. Heaved it tight, sort of thing. And we couldn't get to the winch quick enough to chuck the bloody yo-yo. We'd have lost the yo-yo wire in any case. We had to let it go. Leave that bloody yo-yo, and off we went, full of stern, and dragged the bloody ice chute with us. You know, as far as I know, there's an ice chute with a full yo-yo wire wrapped round her in bloody Allison Harbour. You know, it didn't bother him though. Chief told me when we got in dock, he said, that's the fastest this ship's ever been. And of course the next day when we landed, we was told that she was going for scrap, but it was serious at the time, you know.
Steam trawler Arctic Galliard H209, 790 tons gross, 1952, Boyd Line Limited, Hull, also towing in Force 8.
I remember when I first started fishing, the trawlers were all sidewinders. There was no stern haulers. Wasn't even thought of then. We used to leave Grimsby on the tide for 21 to 24 days away from home. I used to detest going away because the simple reason I was leaving my wife and kids, and the most joyous part was when the skipper said, "Get the gear aboard, we're going home."
Freezer stern trawler, Arctic privateer, H441, 928 tons gross, 1968. Towing in the bad weather. Owners, Boyd Line Limited, Hull. Sister ship, Arctic Raider, H440.
And the most joyous part was when the skipper said, "Get the gear aboard, we're going home." From then on, everything was happy and contented and getting ready to come home.